It is now my pleasure to introduce to you a thoughtful classmate, an exceptional thinker, and the second member of Dr. Skinner Physics Trio, your salutatorian, Mr. Aaron Bui.
Here we are, here at the end of our high school lives. Here we are, tired and tattered, pensive and nostalgic, excited and overjoyed. Here, we are closing the final chapter of our childhood. All my life, I've been deathly afraid of public speaking. Even now, I'm still wondering, Aaron, why the heck did you try so hard in school when all you got was the chance to embarrass yourself in front of thousands of people? But truly, I'm humbled and honored to have the chance to speak before all of you today. Well, who am I? I'm Asian, that's for sure. Cantonese, in fact, and proud of it. But thankfully, I didn't have any kind of Tiger mom. My parents weren't the type who would go through my report card and go, "What? A minus? A minus? We come all the way from China, so you can get A minus. But this is unacceptable. He's not even Asian. After grades, though, the first thing that most people probably associate with Asians is Kung Fu. Although it is an ancient and mystical martial art, many people simply assume that Asians have this ability to send people flying. I mean, honestly, it's like saying all Texans ride horses, drive tractors, and have oil rigs in their own backyard. However, most people don't realize that Kung Fu is not simply a martial art, a technique to make one's own body a deadly weapon. It's present in everything you do. Consider the movie The Karate Kid. The main character is a young kid named Daniel. Constantly bullied by others, he seeks out a sensei to teach him Kung Fu. So, what does this Kung Fu master tell Daniel to do? Daniel, come here. I want you to watch my cars. Literally, this is Daniel's training regimen from daybreak to nightfall. How exactly is this going to help again? Oh, let's just wash their cars into submission. Will his amazing new car washing abilities really allow him to defeat his enemies? Really? Yes. Through performing this household chore innumerable times, he unknowingly learned how to deflect punches. As you can see, Kung Fu is derived from everyday life. The word Kung Fu itself literally translated means skill. Why then do people always think of one-inch punches or spitting kicks whenever Kung Fu is brought up? It's because the life that you live trains you for that flashy moment where you can demonstrate your true skills. The same can be said of academics. Honestly, how many of you are going to get out parables when you leave high school? Who will need to know how to analyze literature? Will you really need to know about buffer solutions or climatic equations or even about the Cold War? Probably not. To be frank, most of the things we've learned in high school are unnecessary for our future jobs. There aren't skills that we need to learn. Why then do we go through all this tedium and anguish for nothing? The thing is, it's not for nothing. If we can learn Kung Fu from washing cars, then how much more can we grow our mind through seemingly irrelevant academic exercises? History teaches us lessons from the past, how to analyze human events and present strong arguments. English stimulates creativity and insight. Science teaches us not only how the world works, but how to think critically and objectively. Mathematics teaches us logic and rigorous proof, as well as solid problem-solving techniques. Nowhere else would you need to know that a full hotel with an infinite number of rooms would always have room for more people. Infinitely more, in fact. And who needs to know that each of the iPi plus 1 equals 0? And why would you ever need to know that over 9,000 banks closed during the Great Depression, or that some farmers union in the past named themselves STFU? It's training. Long and hard and tedious and boring training, perhaps. But good training nonetheless. to absorb everything, all our experiences, embrace them, and make them a part of ourselves. That is the spirit of Kung Fu. Even in the things that we hate, we can accept them as a stepping stone to improve ourselves and propel ourselves even farther. So, here we are. Here we stand, bearing the weight of nearly 2 decades of experience. Here we stand, with the drawer of childhood behind us, and the door of the world open to us. Here, we stand in the present moment, no more and no less. We are only defined by our past to the extent that we allow it to. We are only fettered by our future to the extent that we chain ourselves to it. Therefore, make these years you've lived your own. Don't just rattle your sabers. Stand and be not ashamed of your own failures. Take in all the laughter and all the tears. You're already here, so take a step towards the light. Stand and be proud, not arrogant, of the events that have made you who you are. We are here, as graduates, on the verge of taking the next step of life. So let's just stop here and enjoy this passing window state. This in-between world, the excitement and joy as we pass through this portal from one stage to the next. Just pause and soak it all in. Thank you, teachers, parents, and friends. I can only speak for myself, but the help that you have given me and the challenges you have set before me all these years have truly been a blessing. You have all grown, though at times the trials may have seemed more like a curse. You have all grown me far more than you could possibly know. On behalf of the graduating class of 2011, thank you for providing us with a foundation on which we can learn an elegant and mystical martial art. Or no matter what that art may be, no matter where life may take us. Thank you for growing us, though at times we have been resilient and reticent fans. And thank you, Lord, for giving me pain and suffering, trials and tribulations, that I may grow stronger and learn to demonstrate your sacrificial love. And to the graduating class of 2011, Albert Einstein once said, everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. So find your own talents and refine yourself through fire and flame. Forge in yourself a beautiful and powerful sword, one that can cut through adversity. As Dr. Skinner always said, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So here we are. Here we are, about to take a step into the next chapter of our lives. Here we are, waiting in the station for the next train to depart towards the rest of life's journeys. Here we are. All aboard. Thank you. Before I introduce our valedictorian, I would like to make a confession. For those of you who heard that John is the valedictorian of Westwood back in 10th grade, that was a social experiment that I conducted. But now, I have the pleasure and honor of introducing our real valedictorian, the outlier and the combo breaker, the most Asian white kid I know. My good friend, the last of our IB Physics HL trio, Ben Kuhns.